This is Charlie Adams for Open for Business. This week, we're in Elkhart County at Shades Express, where owner Tony Heitzma for 24 years has been building custom pleated shades with a designer look at very affordable prices. Home, commercial, you name it. At Shades Express, they measure them, they make them, and they install them. I am with Tony Heitzma, owner of Shades Express. And Tony, I am so excited about what you've been doing for almost quarter of a century. Let folks know in a nutshell what it is you do.
Well, what I do is basically do a customized pleated window shade. I come into the home, measure the windows, show you the colors, and if you're planning on ordering, you let me know and get your shades made and get them installed for you.
Show me a little of this right off the bat. I'm so curious.
Sure. So this is my basic, what we call just the top-down style. It's kind of like how a roller shade would operate. A lot of times people like that if they just, want to control the light, then they can put it anywhere in the window that they want. Or I have kind of what, this is more of the deluxe top-down, bottom-up style, which is the same thing, but then we add a middle section where you can cover just the bottom half of the window for privacy. And that's what I personally do at my own home too. So,
explain what Easy Lift is.
So the Easy Lift is pretty much a shade where there is no draw cord. Essentially, this is what they call a cordless shade. With my design, there is a string that is involved, but the string acts as a track for the shade to move up and down on. So you're not grabbing a draw cord, and so many of my customers are like, we love it, but there was so many of them like this that had the draw cords that we don't want to mess with. So it's nice because it's pet friendly, it's child friendly. There's no way that anything can go wrong as far as operating it wrong or anything like that. So
what is it about what you do that people really get excited about that you see as a common denominator?
Well, they like it because they are getting a customized window shade. It's a designer look, but it's a fraction of the cost since I do make the product myself. So there's no middleman that you have to deal with. And so I think a lot of it mostly is that people like the fact that they're going to save themselves quite a bit of money by, ordering from Shades Express. Right here, I have some orders that have been built already.
Bathroom,
Yep,
kitchen,
so what I do is I write the size
room
of the shade on there, so I always know. I started recently putting the date on them, so if there is ever a situation I need to go see it down the road, I know when it was built. So all these boxes here are just all my different colors that people can choose from. A lot of lights and whites, grays.
What are the most popular rooms? I'm sure there are multiple rooms.
Bedrooms and their bathrooms, for the more private areas. I do a lot of new construction, so people will put them throughout the whole house.
We're at a garage, and look at this. Tell us about this.
Yeah, that's as long as the windows are square, rectangular, I can figure out a way to cover them. This is nice here because I love having the windows in my door at the shop, but it's nice then at night for security, so it works out really well. But I can do the side lights on windows. I think the smallest shade I made was 5 inches wide by 6 feet tall. So yeah, we can, as long as it's square rectangular, I can cover it.
I love this. Yeah, look at that. Oops, there you go. People have different needs, sometimes darker.
So what I have is a blackout liner. Here are two of the same color. This on the left is without the blackout, and on the right is with. And that's just a liner that I can attach to the back of the fabric that's totally opaque, that prevents the light from filtering through. So bedrooms, I do work for a lot of people that work third shift that sleep during the day, and it makes it really nice. But here's, you can see the difference. It gets pretty dark when we put that liner on the back of it.
People like to get things fairly quickly, and with you, it's within 2 weeks?
Yeah, I would say generally, within 2 weeks. I tell people, give me 2 to 3 weeks.
Right.
Sometimes I call them, 3 or 4 days later, and they're like, what? And so I try to, really get them as soon as possible, absolutely.
So Tony, homeowners, business owners, they see this, they're interested. What is the process from when they're curious and they reach out?
They can call me, contact me through the website or Facebook. I come out, do the measuring. I actually have all my color selections with me at that time. I ask them to choose a color regardless if they order or not. Even if they call me a week later and say we're ready to go, I pull up their information and I'm ready to get behind the saw and make their shades.
When you talk about putting these in, the installation process,
Yep.
what's the kind of approximate time frame?
I would say a typical home has 15 windows. Usually I can do it in about an hour and a half. I do have people that request a do-it-yourself type of deal, and I actually offer instructional videos on my website that walk people through that process as well.
How do folks get a hold of you? Contact information?
Well, they can reach me at on my telephone, and that is 574-294-5684. My website is shades-express.com, or if you're a Facebook user, just search Shades Express and you'll find me on Facebook.
Love the pictures on the Facebook page.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, thank you.
For over 20 years, Shades Express has been manufacturing custom pleated shades that offer a designer look at affordable prices. Using an easy lift system that eliminates the use of a draw cord, you can open your shades from the top down or bottom up. Easy do-it-yourself installation available. Pleated shades are virtually maintenance-free and offer the rich and bold colors and patterns that no other window covering can. Call us or go online at shades-express.com to start your order today.
Hi, I'm Vincy with Open for Business, and we're in the old Bendix building in South Bend. Now, Goodwill Industries of Michiana has moved in, and the Academy is on its way. We're about to talk to Debbie Coble, President and CEO of Goodwill, and she's going to explain what that means and how the people here and this building are going to impact our community. So I'm here with Debbie Coble, the President and CEO of Goodwill Industries of Michiana. So explain to everybody, what is the Academy?
So the Academy is Goodwill's answer to much needed skills in our community. So we know that a lot of the trades are suffering from people not being as interested in getting into them. And so our solution is to offer a different alternative as to get in there. And so we are looking at offering things of automotive, welding, CNC, construction to begin with. We know that those are skills in our community that businesses have said, we need people.
Now, what does it offer? I know you mentioned some of it.
So like our automotive, for example, we are partnering with Girly Leap.
Oh, wow.
And so as individuals go through the class, they are willing to offer work experience. And then you're guaranteed an interview.
Oh.
And so obviously they're going to be looking at those folks that really have the potential, because then once you are with them, they are willing to train and help you continue to grow. And the automotive field is just phenomenal anymore. The more skills you obtain, the higher income you can make, and it's endless now.
It is, and you are setting people up for success.
That's it.
Why is it important for Goodwill to offer the Academy?
So, we serve a very unique niche in our community. So, the high schools have career centers. Ivy Tech offers a lot of wonderful programs, but we also serve some folks that maybe school was never their thing.
Right, yeah.
And so, even as warm and welcoming as a community college can be, there's still a lot of fear there. And so again, we bring them into a setting where they can start getting back into education, or they may already be involved in our Excel Center and they're looking for that certification that they have to get in order to graduate from the high school. And so we are an opportunity for them to come in and to try those skills at no risk, because there is not a cost at this point. We have funds that are paying for the training. And so there really is an opportunity to fully explore what you want to do without having to make maybe a financial commitment that right now you're not able to make.
So what's going to be encompassed here?
This is our CNC training room. So we have our first machine. It's our mini mill, and that's what we're going to start with. And then as classes grow and develop, then we're going to be able to add some other machines in here. We're now headed into automotive. The dealerships and the automotive service places need good individuals. As we have talked to them, You know, what they've told us is, we need you to teach them the basics. We will be bringing construction over here. Right now, we started it in Elkhart, a really neat partnership with Habitat for Humanity in Elkhart, but we'll be doing welding as well.
Wow.
So, and the skills that we're looking at, you know, they are skills that are fairly recession-proof. What can we provide individuals skill set-wise so that they are less likely to experience that than other folks?
Yeah, so they have that stability.
Right, exactly,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
so important.
How is it going to benefit the community?
Well, one of the biggest ways is a win-win. So we are targeting those fields where employers are saying, we can't get people. It not only affects the businesses that we're going to be working with, but then it also then brings something to the community, individuals getting skill sets where, again, they're not just going to survive.
Yes.
They're going to be able to earn a wage that gets them to what we call abundant living. And that comes from our founding father in a quote that he said in the 50s about, we should not be satisfied until everybody in our community has the opportunity to live life most abundantly. And so we talk about not just surviving, but living abundantly at Goodwill.
So how do people or businesses get involved?
Sure. So the easiest way right now is to get a hold of us, either calling us directly at Goodwill, 574-472-7300, or if you go to our website at goodwill-ni.org and click on the contact, and then just let us know if you're a business looking to get involved or if you're an individual who's looking to get involved in the training. We're hoping to do our ribbon cutting here within the next couple of months, so this spring we want this place to become very vibrant.
You know, I just have to say, Debbie, you are so passionate about what you do, and you are a beautiful representation of what Goodwill stands for in Michiana.
Thank
you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Businesses are facing a shortage of skilled workers. Goodwill Industries of Michiana has opened the doors to the Academy, offering the training and skills needed to succeed in today's workforce. From forklift operation, pneumatic tools, CNC basics, and welding, our programs give you the edge you need. Don't let a lack of training hold you back from a new career. Contact us today and refer yourself or someone you know. Invest in your future with Goodwill Industries and the Academy.
Today we're at Erskine Park Golf Course and I am standing in the beautiful newly renovated event center. Today we're going to be talking to the director of golf and we're going to learn about some of the history of the golf course as well as talking about some new programs for kids and adults. I am here today with Tony Stearns. He is the City of South Bend Director of Golf, and we are at Erskine Golf Course and Event Center. Welcome, Tony.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is exciting. So Erskine Golf Course has some history to it, and it's pretty unique. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, Erskine Golf Course is approaching 100 years. Prior to that, it was the property of former CEO of Studebaker, Albert Erskine. He so kindly donated the property to the city of South Bend, and we have the golf course that it is today.
What makes it unique?
You know, we've had a couple of famous people come out here. Being that it's 100 years old, it was one of the first in the community. Some of the history you can see behind us, we had Arnold Palmer out here in the past to play the back nine, and the par 5 that used to be a par 6, number 10, plays over 600 yards.
Wow. All right. So all you golfers out there, you need to come here and check this out. So we are in the event center. It had some renovations recently.
Yeah, about 2.5 years ago, we decided to take this old livestock barn and give it some fresh legs and new life. We really took a look at how this operation was working and how we could improve the flow and the multi-purpose use of the facility. So we decided to move the golf shop to the lower level so it could function at a more efficient way for the golfers and those working. And then we revitalized the event center to what it used to be and to the community as it used to serve to them. So We now have a ballroom, a dance floor, an open space for those to come in and have private events or parties.
It is absolutely beautiful. The renovations look great. What kind of events do you hold here?
So we hold anywhere from weddings to baby showers to some of our most successful and highly utilized ones are reunions, class reunions, believe it or not.
Now, how does somebody, if they want to book an event here or if they want to take a tour, what do they do and how do they get a hold of you?
Sure, the easiest way to do that is to go on our website. You can go to golferskine.com, click our events tab, and there's a lead form there. So fill out the pertinent information, and then our director of events, Marie, will get back with them and then schedule an appointment.
Oh my gosh, what a beautiful day for golf. Look at this. That's a long putter. I'd have to be really tall to use that.
Where's a good spot to be? Look, does it look like it's gonna break at all? It's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like it's gonna go right to left a little bit.
Okay.
Spread your feet shoulder width apart.
Okay.
All right, and then get the ball in the center.
Oh, it did have a curve. Oh, not enough curve. Not hard enough. Boy, does that really go. Okay, hold on, I gotta aim to the right a little bit more. Take 7.
It's kind of like miniature golf a little bit. Put a windmill
like
there,
I
right?
always cheat at miniature golf though, so. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, on the first try.
Oh my gosh, can't believe it.
Oh, so that's why everybody always is like
Right,
this.
bending down, they're trying to read the green.
Reason.
Yeah.
Golfing's tough. You have some really exciting things happening here. There is a player's preferred card. What is the program?
Preferred players card.
Preferred player's card.
Yeah, we introduced this opportunity for those in the community, knowing that not everybody's ready for a season pass and ready to hold themselves to 2 particular courses for the whole year. So we introduced this card about 3 years ago, thinking that it would fulfill a need for those golfers that are looking to play 4 or 5, maybe 10 times a year. We're aware that there's a lot of options in this area, and we don't need to be your sole option, but we can hopefully have you out here a few times. So what this card does is provides a reasonable option of investments, and then with that purchase, you play about 4 times and it actually pays for itself. So
That's a great deal.
yeah, so they can, jump into this membership, and then Monday through Friday they can actually play golf for $25 with a card.
Oh boy, we got
Yeah.
some golfers out there that are getting really excited right now.
Yeah. And then again, that's we're speaking at Erskine, but that's also good for Elbel and some advantages at Studebaker, our other 2 facilities.
Great. So now at Studebaker,
Yeah.
you've got some kids programs there that are amazing. Let's talk about those.
Yeah, we're really excited about what's going on there. Our partnership with the First Tee of Michiana, the recently added John and Kathy Postal Learning Center, it's providing opportunities for the youth that we just could never imagine doing by ourselves. Also with the introduction of Kids Play Free, it's really a great opportunity to remove all those barriers for the youth and make sure that they're out there trying golf, getting proper instruction, and really see the benefits that golf can bring to someone, young man or young woman.
That's amazing. So kids play free. How does that work? They come with a parent or who, and what are the ages too?
Yeah, so good question. It's anyone under the age of 18. And so all they have to do is you can go online if you want to, print out a waiver, have it signed by a parent or guardian. Once you bring that in, we'll give you a membership card, and each child gets their own membership card so they can have a little pride in carrying their card around. And then as long as they're over the age of 12, they can come without parental supervision. If they're under the age of 12, they need to have a parental guardian with them. But that also includes all the tees, balls, rental clubs, anything that is needed to play, we provide that for free.
So adults can golf here, kids can golf here. Come out to the Erskine Golf Course and Event Center and talk with Tony and tell us one more time, how can they get in contact about all these great programs and book an event here?
Yeah, the best way to do it is to go to our website, golferskine.com, and there's all that information. We make it pretty easy. Even if you're looking for the Studebaker information, you can go to golfstudebaker.com, and the information we discuss about waivers and Kids Play Free is there. As well as feel free to pick up the phone and call us. I'm happy to help out how I can.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tony. And you guys, you need to come to Erskine, the golf course, the event center, and there's so much waiting here for you. You're gonna love it.
Stay active and energized with the Vitality Pack from MHC Life. Remove toxins from the body with a naturally occurring trace and electrolyte mineral supplement for better focus and energy. And get a balanced combination of vitamins and minerals along with organic flaxseed oil for an overall sense of well-being. To order, visit mhclife.com or call 1-800-965-2345.
The weather is getting warmer outside, and that means it's pool season. Today, I'm at Bontrager Pools, and we are going to be talking about pools, spas, grills, accessories, and everything you need to have a fun summer. I am here with Don Bontrager of Bontrager Pools, and I am so ready for some warm weather with spas and pools, so I'm excited to talk to you today. You have been in business since 1977?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So my uncle left New Paris Silo. I was an uncle, a cousin, and another uncle. Came and started Bontrager Pools in 1977. So we started out doing gunite pools that long ago.
Gosh, so let's talk about gunite. Now, I know most everything you do is gunite right now, and that's not a very common thing, is it?
No. So gunite is actually how you put the concrete into the pool. It's pumped through a machine.
Okay.
And we dig the pool, run plumbing, tie a re-rod inside the pool, tap-inch re-rod, and then they come in and they gunite the shell. So it's an all-concrete shell, about 10.5 to 12 inches thick. So it's there forever.
Wow. So it's what? So when you jump into a pool and you're walking, that's what you're walking on. That's gunite.
So that's the base of the pool,
okay.
And then we put a plaster coating of various colors, whatever they choose. On the rest of the pool, there's a 6-inch row of tile around the top for a water line. Makes it easier to clean off your body oils, suntan lotions.
Wow. So is that what the difference is? And what are the other, I guess, properties that that's used for it?
So the other type of pools are vinyl,
okay.
And also fiberglass.
Oh, but they're not as durable.
Right.
Okay, so
they go in a little quicker. These take about 6 weeks to install.
Okay, so that's the big difference. And you're the only ones in town here that do
we're probably 70-mile radius. We're the only ones doing this.
Wow, so if you need gunite, you need to come to Bontrager Pools.
That is correct.
So when you are designing a pool, let's walk through the process of that. I mean, you guys have some very memorable pools too.
Yes. So I go out to somebody's house and they usually have something that they found on the internet or somebody has already drawn for them. And then I take that, we look in the backyard, what will fit for sure, and I come back here and draw it for our purposes of what I need to have. Go back and then we fine tune everything they want. And probably 98% of the time of what we do is a rectangle with an automatic pool cover.
But you have one that I saw a photo of that's unbelievable. Tell us about that.
So that one has a 78-foot negative edge or infinity edge where the water spills over into a pool, lower pool, catch pool. And where that's located, you can see about 55 miles into Michigan, which is unbelievable for this county.
Wow, that's incredible, and it's gorgeous. I mean,
yes.
I can't imagine, you have like a waterfall in your background that spills out over. You guys you do good work.
Yes,
and you also have spas like we have here.
Correct, and these are hard to come by. So we have truckloads ordered ahead of time, and what we'd like you to do is to come in and pick your color, pick the size you want, and we can swap out what we already have ordered.
And they're hard to get right now.
They're hard to get. So if you were going to order one and it wasn't anything we had on a truck that we could swap out, it's about 54 weeks.
That's a long time. But worth the wait.
Worth the wait.
I'm ready to jump in here right now. But before we do that, let's go see your showroom and what you have here.
Okay.
So we are in your showroom. Tell us, what do you have here? What can people come get?
So we obviously have chemicals. We've been acquiring those since last fall, hopefully we'll have enough to get us through the season for this year.
Yeah, it's hard to get anything these days, but you've got tons, so.
We've got quite a bit. We've got some more coming in. We know we have another shipment coming. So with that fire and hurricane they had last year, it's going to be about another year before things are back to normal.
Wow, but I see plenty here. So come on in and get your chlorine and your chemicals. And I see you have
We have some grills.
Because every pool needs a grill. Tell us about the grills you have.
So we have a pellet grill, Green Mountain, and then we also have a green egg grill, which is charcoal.
Oh,
and then we have accessories for both.
Yep, so accessories, grills, chlorine, what else do we need?
Floats, we have some floats.
You do have floats, I see those. And I see all of the beautiful pictures you have up there too of the work that you have done. Those are gorgeous. Now I think we should do a tour of each home and test out the pools.
We could do that.
Okay, that
I've
sounds
stuck my
good.
foot in most of those.
I bet you have.
Yes.
So what are some other really cool or unique designs that you have done?
So we have done an old guitar for a musician, or his family was musicians, and my uncle designed that guitar. So it had rows of tile around the outside, and the neck was a kiddie pool. So it went from 6 inches to about 18 inches. They had a piece of glass, kept the kiddies from getting into the bigger part of the pool.
How
So we had the pick guard, the strings. It was
oh my gosh,
cool.
that is really cool. How about?
We didn't get first place though, we got third. There was a piano and a banjo that beat us out there.
Well, you had the whole band.
Yes.
You should have gotten something for that. How can people get a hold of you, or do you have a website where they can go to?
There is a website. It's easier to call me. It's actually easier to email me. So my email is don.bontrager@bontragerpools.com. That is the easiest way to get a hold of me, and then I can get back to them later in the evening if need be. Because right now is busy time.
Yeah, and if they want to learn more, bontragerpools.com.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Don, so much. Everybody's looking forward to summer, warmer weather. Come get your spas, your pools, your supplies, and everything else that you need at Bontrager Pools.
I have come as light into the world, so that everyone who believes in me will not remain in darkness. Just $5 prints and ships a Bible. Your commitment of $20 a month would provide one Bible a week to someone who would read about God's saving love and share His Word with others. You can make a difference by sending God's Word, helping to bring people out of the darkness and into the light.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. We're open for business.